Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a Starbucks inspired chocolate cake. Let's get started. I have 1 1/4 cup flour, a 1/2 cup of organic cane sugar, a 1/2 cup of sugar in the raw, a 1/4 cup of cacao powder, 1 tablespoon of moonshine. I am trying a new moonshine, but you can substitute 1 tablespoon of moonshine with 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon of moonshine vanilla bean extract, 1/3 of a cup of organic coconut oil, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of soda, and 1 cup of Starbucks instant coffee made with 1 packet using filtered water. I have substituted a 1/2 cup of any coffee with a 1/2 cup of buttermilk, but if you want to keep this vegan, then you will use all coffee. The stronger the better. This is a 1 bowl dump and go. I'm going to bake it in my 9-inch cast iron pan that has been sprayed with coconut spray for approximately 35 to 40 minutes in a 350-degree oven. You may use any glass pan, but if you're using cast iron, it will cook faster, so you might want to lower it to 325 or check it 5 minutes earlier. On the blog, I will leave all the grams and ounces. This is a new brand of moonshine that I am trying. It's not clear. Smells very good. I hope I like it, because then I can recycle the jar and reuse it. This is 3 years old and 80 proof. I know a lot of my recipes I use over 100 or 100 proof, but this will suffice because we're just replacing the vinegar at this point. You do not have to sift, but I prefer to make sure everything's incorporated. Since the sugars are pretty coarse, I will not sift them. Then I'm going to add the sugars. Give it a stir. Coffee is lukewarm. If you're using vinegar, add it very, very last, because when you add the vinegar to the baking soda, it will start to foam. So you want to add your vinegar last. And you just want to mix it until it's incorporated. I have never done this in a mixer, always done this by hand. Make sure it's incorporated, get any flour lumps out. Put it into your cast iron pan. You can add chocolate chips. We are going to have this tonight with homemade whipped cream and vanilla bean ice cream. Once this bakes, we'll be back and then I will show you the final cake. Let's get started. And we are back. This cake took around 35 minutes in a 350-degree oven. I did not rotate it. There are several ways you can eat this cake. If you want to have ice cream with this cake, I have a recipe on the blog. It's for moonshine vanilla bean extract vanilla ice cream. That goes great on this. Homemade whipped topping from cream we skimmed from our raw milk. I also made a mousse recipe on the blog. Goes excellent with this. It's like having a cacao whipped cream, and you can even go for the more deep mousse recipe and serve it a little bit on top. You can sprinkle some cacao powder on it, just like you would 10X powder. You can sprinkle straight 10X powder with nothing else on it. I don't have any made, but sometimes I make a cream cheese frosting. It's excellent. You can cut it and serve it. You want to be fancy. This is my biscuit cutter. Give it a little twist. Like I said, you can add a little fresh cream whipped topping. This is our homemade moonshine vanilla bean ice cream. I just put it in a jar of warm water and it will literally pop right on out. Add fresh whipped cream on top. Homemade vanilla bean ice cream. I like using the biscuit cutter. It's sharp, it has a nice blade, portion control, very moist. It doesn't even need a frosting, it doesn't need ice cream, it doesn't need anything. Just to eat it like this is really good. You can put peanut butter on top. There's so many ways to eat this. I thought this would be a good time since a lot of people may not have eggs right now. We are not vegan, but I do make this a lot when my girls are not laying. It's quick and easy, 1 bowl, and that's it. You can just take the leftover pieces and put them in a plate or put icing over it and nobody will ever know. And that's a wrap. I will leave all the links to the mousse and the ice cream below. And if you have made it this far, I personally want to thank you. If you like this type of videos, please hit the bell, and over to the right, hit the all notification bell, and you will be notified each time I upload. Have an awesome day.